Jesus says, "Love the unsaved into my kingdom." And a word on President Putin. July 22nd, 2016. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began, "The Lord in His endless patience is with us heart dwellers." Well, several people have now remarked on how President Putin signed into law restrictions on prayer and religion in his country, serious restrictions, just after I shared that he was visited by the Lord. You know, it would be so nice if this world were so tidy and predictable, but in all my years with Jesus, nothing is ever tidy or black and white. There are many things which make no sense. For instance, why he would do such a thing if God had touched his heart. I sense that he is under much pressure by the more communist-oriented faction of his country to use harder measures against the US, and perhaps even being severely opposed by them. And you know that presidents can get themselves assassinated by going against certain powerful groups, such as John F. Kennedy did. So in conclusion, President Putin is against the New World Order. He wants disclosure of the whole demon alien agenda in the United States. He wants the people of America to know that our president, Obama, is pushing him into a corner until he comes out with nuclear punches. Putin doesn't want that war any more than we do, and God is on his side. He's opposing what is wrong, and God is standing with him. I do believe we should pray for President Putin to rescind the law, but at least remember part of the man is standing on God's side and opposing the New World Order, and they're advancing against the sovereignty of nations. The other part, like all of us, needs sanctification. Jesus has set before me things to complete, and my heart is very much comforted that we have more time. Many of you have begun your own websites with beautiful artwork and music, reaching out to the unsaved. This is your chance to go for it and spread the word far and wide, while our bridegroom is delayed. So let's not fall into anger or self-pity. Let's make the best of it. At this point, I ask the Lord, "What do you have for us, Jesus?" Jesus began, "Indeed, my ways are higher than your ways, yet I impart understanding to the simple. It is true that I may approve a man in many ways and not approve him in others. But my heart is focused on avoiding world war right now, and when President Putin disappeared for that space of time, he certainly was considering launching against America. Not for direct aggression from America, but for the underhanded things being done by your country to topple his neighboring governments that he had been working with. Syria was just the last straw, and that is why he swung into action. Your current President Obama and all he represents has no intention of preserving this country, America. He's out to destroy everything about it. But I have withstood him and protected certain key elements to give you another chance at righteousness. It will certainly not last forever, but while it does, please, my children, support what is right. During the reprieve I've given, many will be saved. That is why you have so much to do. You play a major role in the stability of this country, not just through prayer, but also through communication and the brotherly love you show the unsaved. I'm counting on those that have been sent out to reach the Muslim population that is now floating around in Europe with no home. If you're called to this, it is a noble work and the fields are ripe for the harvest. One of the things you can do on this channel is teach those who are new. I'm sending many young people who haven't a clue about my ways or my love for them. They come here, tossed about and torn, not knowing which way is up, and they leave edified, with more understanding and a budding relationship with me. This is so important to me, my people. Soon enough, they will be hungry to live the way I want them to. I am working in a way that is totally different from the previous century's evangelists. The people of the earth have been so downtrodden with judgment. They run like scared rabbits when they hear condemnation. They grew up with that. They live in a bubble of condemnation that continually haunts them with such thoughts as, "You're good for nothing. You're a hopeless sinner going to hell. You're not good enough for God. Who do you think you're fooling? Don't even try to go there. He doesn't care about you." These are the lies of the devils, and this young generation has been handed that bitter pill by their parents, unless of course their parents are liberal and have no real morality. And any time religion is broached, that is what their children hear from them, and this attitude will scare them away, not draw them in. There are so many who truly want to do what is right. They want to live right, but they're frightened by what they consider is the price tag. You know how it is. When something is so beautiful, you just have to have it, and you are willing to give up many other things just to obtain it. The it is me and the relationship with me. We are not beginning in perfection, but right where the soul is at, and moving into perfection without a condemnatory word or attitude goading and pushing them, rather coming from a place of love, understanding, and forgiveness. Love hits the mark in their wounded hearts, and they respond by giving up those things that they know are not pleasing to me. The other way around, the legalistic way, giving up things without the motivation of love, may work for a short time on the surface, but deep down inside the soul is struggling and ultimately resents being restrained from their familiar pleasures. Then they want out of religion altogether. That's when they are soured on me, and I have a huge barrier to overcome to win them back. This is Satan's doing. It is your love for me, my people, that causes you to break with sin. Yes, some of you are afraid of punishment, but for the most part, our relationship is about love, not condemnation, forcing you to live a lifestyle that the religious community approves of. That is why I want this channel to be a place of unconditional love, where a newcomer can feel welcome and see that you all struggle with the same issues, but somehow God is still affectionately with you in spite of it. This is the strongest possible witness to my love. There are souls who do need to hear the message straight up in order to wake up. But they are not the fatally wounded. They are the strong, rebellious children of the world that are looking for boundaries that make sense and last throughout time, not fads. And I have my vessels unto honor who preach that as well. Each soul responds differently, and I've made a provision for all. God, on this channel, we welcome in the lame, the sick, the broken, and treat them with the utmost respect and genuine affection. Oh, how blessed I am to have a group such as this, tending to the outcasts. Great is your reward in heaven. So now I've again encouraged you to move forward and reach out while there is yet time. Reach out in love, brotherly love, unconditional love, that is right on the very same level with those just beginning their journey with me. I'm with you, dear ones. I'm so with you in your every effort. Remember, when a grace does not land on the one you intended it for, I see to it that it lands on one who is ready to accept it. So you're never wasting your time if someone turns away. That prayer, that grace, that time spent will not return to me void. It shall accomplish what it was released to do. Be encouraged, my precious ones. Be encouraged. I will make your remaining time here exciting and full of the abundant life of my kingdom, if you put forth your very best effort. Truly, I am with you.